Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation. This model is finished off in Onyx Black, and the MSRP with a few options is just over $62,000. So there are two trim levels that are below the Elevation. So this is basically in the middle, and this one has some very nice options that I will go over. And it also has the 5.3 liter V8. So that is an option for this truck paired to the 10-speed automatic. This pumps out 355 horsepower, 383 pound-feet of torque. It does have the four-wheel drive system as well, and this can tow just over 11,000 pounds with around a 2,000 pound payload capacity. Now, as we work our way up front, you'll notice GMC is spelled out in very large letters. There's also a lot of cutouts within that grille and some gloss black accents to match nicely with the exterior paint. There's also LEDs up front with a nice design for the housing. There's fog lights in the lower section too. There's tow hooks, even some cutouts to provide some better airflow. And with the X31 off-road package that this model has, there's also skid plates located underneath for that added protection. And you'll notice the bulges coming down the hood that give it a great look too. Now with that package, this also comes with the gloss black 20-inch wheels. There's also this all-terrain tire and the off-road suspension too. You'll notice that the fender flares are finished off in plastic, and then there's the V8 badge elevation down below, and then this model does not have a sunroof. But with the crew cab and the longer bed, definitely has some nice proportions to it. Now as we work our way to the back, you'll notice there's the integrated step in the bumper there. There's also the backup camera, all of the parking sensors, and this even has the dual exhaust, which is a part of that package, with remote start. So we can activate that and bring it to life. You only push on it once and hold it to shut it off, which is nice. And then this does have the soft opening tailgate. You can use the key fob or that control there, and it has a lot of space in the bed. You'll notice there's some power, all the tie-down hooks. You can place in a lot of items. Now it is manual to put back up, but it's very lightweight, so that is easy to close. There's also a handle up top, so you can use that with the step, and then there's the X31 off-road logo on the side of the bed too. Now for the interior, this has Bose for the audio. There's also storage down below, some nice trim accents as well. And then this is equipped with the cloth seats. Now you can fold the headrest down if you need some better visibility, and you can also flip the bottom up. So if you need more interior cargo space, you have the option to do that. There's also grab handles as well. And then you'll notice there's storage pockets, cup holders, along with vents and auxiliaries. At 5'10", I have about 3 inches of headroom. This also has a power sliding rear glass. No cup holders or any storage in the middle here. But for a full-size adult, you could have a car seat here too, put your dogs in the back. There's definitely a lot of space if you are going to be using them often. Now this also has lock and unlock, the window control, side mirror adjustments, which are now power folding, so those are manual, and you get even more storage down below. This also has power operating cloth seats up front, and today's video is sponsored by Last Fit. If you are looking for an all-weather floor mat, this is a great option to go with. I'll have a link down in the description below where you can purchase these for your specific vehicle. With Last Fit, you can get the front row, second row, third row in some SUVs, even the cargo space or the bed mats too, depending on your vehicle and the protection that you would like. These mats are super easy to install and remove, and you'll notice they are laser measured to give you a very nice coverage. As you can tell with the dirt on them now, you can easily wipe them down. These are water resistant. You can have mud, dirt, water, whatever it may be on these. You even get coverage for the dead pedal up front. They are going to very well protect your vehicle. For the back of this specific pickup truck, we have a huge mat. That way, if you have your dogs back here or anything like that, they are going to be super easy to clean and keep your vehicle in great shape. It's going to be a lot better than the factory carpeting because of the durable material that they are made of. So take a look at Last Fit. I'll have a link down in the description below. You can use our promo code to save on your set of all-weather floor mats. As we hop in, there's a leather trim steering wheel with paddle shifters, and then this still has volume and tuning adjustments just underneath them. As we start this up, there's cruise control settings with distance pacing and the heated steering wheel, and then voice commands, Bluetooth control, and the arrows to go through the gauge cluster here. So just by scrolling left or right, we can go through the display here, or you can even get into your layout. So you can view all this information a few different ways, depending on how you'd like to see it. And you can adjust what you'd like to see on the left, the right, in the lower section as well. So very configurable depending on what works for you. You can look at your phone, the compass there, there's also music, and then you have quite a lot of vitals to scroll through as well. So you can keep an eye on all of this information and pull all of this up as needed. Now on the left, there's the e-brake, four-wheel drive selector, along with a towing mode and the different on-road modes. So there's sport, off-road, and a normal mode. There's the headlight and fog light adjustments, a dimmer switch, and then the bed light over the rear cargo area. There's one air vent, and then with the infotainment system, you get storage up top, and then you have quite a lot that you can go through. You'll notice too that this is a split screen, so there's info on the right side and then info on this left side. So you can go through all these icons, you can get into the music, pull up the map and navigation to go through that. There's your phone when that's paired. There's even a trailering system, so you can pull that up. Some of these are configurable, so you can place some items there depending on what you use the most. Now you'll notice there's a physical button for home, along with volume. There's lane keeping assist, engine start stop. You can open the tailgate. There's hazards, traction control, a downhill assist, more of the wood trim, and then trailer braking and all of the climates. This does have heated seats. You can do the whole seat or half the seat, temperature adjustments, where you'd like the air to go, and then some defrosters too, laid out very well. There's also lots of storage with cup holders too. And then this is the backup camera where you have a few different angles, so you can get through those as needed. There's also drive and the low range gear, so you can use those paddles. Park's located up top. There's also a little bit of storage on both sides. Wireless charging with several auxiliaries in the center armrest there. And there's also two glove boxes, so that way you can fit in quite a lot. There's the rear view, and then dome lights, garage door buttons, that sliding rear glass, and the GMC safety controls. And then here's a look at visibility, where it's very easy to see over both shoulders. And with it in sport mode, we can use the paddle shifters now. Here we go. And just a minor acceleration, we can get up to speed. The paddles aren't going to be as responsive as a sports car or something like that, but they are there if you want to use them, and mainly there for towing, or if you're off-road, you need to hold the gear, you can use those. So those are nice when needed, and you can easily go back into drive. Now with the 10-speed automatic, it has been pretty flawless for the test drive today. I haven't been out on the highway, but I have been in other GMC models with the 10-speed out on the highway, and it seems to go through the gears very nice and seamlessly. So while there's a lot of gears, I think it is functional, especially a lot of overdrive gears for on the highway, of course, but you can go through them and use them for towing, things like that. I think it's definitely very nice and smooth while you're out on the road. But behind the wheel of this 1500, visibility is great. You have a good high seating position, and you even have those zoomed in mirrors for the corner of the side view there. It's only on the driver's side there, so that is nice if you are towing or you just need to use that angle for blind spots, things like that. You have that as needed. And it's just a great place to be. So if you're looking for a full-size truck, I think it's nicely equipped, not overboard with too much tech. I do wish it had more, but again, personal preference and what you're looking to spend. I think for the money, this has a good bit to offer and some very nice materials as well. So if you need a pickup truck, you need a full size. It's a little small in the back, but I could ride around town there. You can definitely put in quite a lot of items. This is a good truck to go with the big bed, good towing capabilities. You have a very usable truck at this price point if you need to jump into a full size. Well, that is going to wrap it up for the 2026 GMC Sierra 1500 Elevation. Once again, huge shout out to Randy Marion GMC. To take a look at their website down in the description. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads, and I will see you all in the next video.